Arachnophobia. Arachnophobia is characterized by intense and irrational fear of spiders. This phobia can induce symptoms such as anxiety, sweating, trembling, and even panic attacks, especially when confronted with spiders. Despite spiders being harmless, individuals with arachnophobia tend to avoid them, which can significantly impact their daily lives. The fear often begins in childhood and may persist into adulthood. Arachnophobia can be treated with therapeutic methods, particularly exposure therapy, to gradually alleviate the fear. Acrophobia. Acrophobia, also known as fear of heights, is an anxiety disorder. Individuals with this phobia experience intense fear and anxiety when they are at a height or when looking down from a high place. They may exhibit symptoms such as dizziness, trembling, sweating, shortness of breath, and panic attacks in such situations. Acrophobic individuals may avoid being in high places such as tall buildings, mountain peaks, or bridges. This phobia can significantly impact a person's daily life and may lead to limitations in travel, work, or social activities. It can be treated through therapy and support groups. Claustrophobia. Claustrophobia refers to the fear of being in enclosed or confined spaces. This phobia typically intensifies in tight spaces such as elevators, airplanes, or crowded areas. Claustrophobic individuals may experience physical symptoms such as panic attacks, sweating, and shortness of breath in such situations. This fear is often associated with the fear of losing freedom or control. Claustrophobia is commonly treated with therapies like cognitive behavior, therapy, or exposure therapy, which help individuals understand and manage their fears, eventually leading to a reduction in symptoms and an improvement in quality of life. Hematophobia. Hematophobia is an intense fear of blood. Individuals with this phobia experience intense fear and anxiety in any situation involving blood. Hematophobia is often associated with a traumatic experience, a frightening event, or another phobia. People with this phobia may avoid situations where they might see blood or encounter situations involving blood, such as getting an injection or seeing blood in movies. When faced with such situations, they may experience panic attacks or physical symptoms like fainting. Hematophobia can significantly impact a person's social and daily life, but it is treatable. Sociophobia. Social phobia, also known as social anxiety disorder, is an intense fear or anxiety of social interactions or being in social situations. Individuals with social phobia may exhibit symptoms such as avoidance of social situations, fear of public speaking, difficulty in communicating with others, and a general discomfort in social settings. This phobia can stem from various factors, such as traumatic experiences, low self-esteem, or deficiencies in social skills. Social phobia can often impair an individual's functionality and negatively impact their quality of life. Therapy and counseling can help individuals with social phobia cope with their condition and improve their social functioning. Entomophobia. Entomophobia is defined as an intense fear of insects. This phobia is characterized by a strong sense of anxiety and discomfort when insects come into contact with or are near the individual. Those with entomophobia may experience physical symptoms such as panic attacks, sweating, and increased heart rate. This fear typically begins in childhood and may persist into adulthood. Individuals with entomophobia may try to minimize contact with insects or seek treatment to cope with this condition. Thanatophobia. Thanatophobia, meaning the fear of death, refers to a tendency to avoid thoughts related to death or to experience intense anxiety in death-related situations. This phobia typically persists throughout a person's life and can be triggered by situations such as discussions about death, funeral ceremonies, or images related to death. Thanatophobia is prevalent worldwide but may be more pronounced in Western cultures. In these cultures, due to taboos and fears surrounding death and coping with it, this phobia tends to be more commonly observed. Aerophobia. Aerophobia refers to the fear of flying or air travel. This phobia is often triggered by factors such as airplane accidents, fear of heights, fear of loss of control, and claustrophobia. Individuals with aerophobia may experience intense anxiety and panic attacks before or during flights. The fear of flying typically arises in situations where air travel is necessary or mandatory. Countries where aerophobia is prevalent include the United States, United Kingdom, Germany, and Australia. These countries also have a wide range of therapy options and support groups available for individuals suffering from aerophobia. Germophobia. Germophobia, also known as mysophobia, is the fear of germs or contamination. This phobia is characterized by excessive hand washing, the use of hand sanitizers, and an obsession with personal hygiene habits. Individuals with germophobia often go to great lengths to avoid exposure to germs and diseases, and they may prefer to stay away from crowded places. While germophobia is more commonly observed in Western countries, particularly in the United States and Europe, it can affect individuals worldwide. This phobia can significantly impact an individual's daily life and may cause psychological distress. Glossophobia. Glossophobia, a type of social phobia characterized by the fear of speaking in public. This phobia can manifest as extreme anxiety, sweating, trembling, and panic attacks during speaking engagements. Those with glossophobia fear negative evaluations from their audience, making it difficult for them to express themselves verbally. It can arise in situations such as business meetings, presentations, exams, or social gatherings, negatively impacting one's daily life. Glossophobia can be treated through therapeutic methods, helping individuals increase their self-confidence and cope with this fear effectively.